We're here at the Dwight Yorke Stadium in Tobago for the Ministry of Sport Caravan Tobago leg. I have with me a coach and a player. We have Tony Keith, an experienced coach, some 30 years in the business, as well as Javon Williams, a young star for Bonaccord government, the Tobago Primary Schools champions. Tony, how have things gone so far at the Caravan? You're satisfied with the turnout and the level of enthusiasm of the young players?
Exactly, I'm very satisfied with the turnout and the enthusiasm. I think the coaches are doing a marvelous job and the kids are the appetite is wet for something like that. I think it's a wonderful idea.
So this initiative, can you see it bearing fruit in the short term, or is it more of a medium long term kind of program?
Well, it wouldn't bear fruit in a short term. It depends on what's the objective of the program. The objective of the program, from my understanding, is to whet the appetite of the young people and to teach them the fundamental things about the sport, whatever is the discipline.
I know you attended a seminar on Friday right here at the Dwight Yorke Stadium with Cuban coaches, and the focus was very much on talent identification and the fact that schools are the best place to locate talent. You coach now for a club in the Premier Division of the TFA, Signal Hill United. What has your experience been in terms of getting talent out of the schools?
Well, I think there is where the talent lies, but you need to have coaches in every secondary and primary school. On Friday, before I came to the seminar, secondary school calling me to become the coach. Now they're in the middle of competition. You don't want to coach just in the middle of competition. You want a continuous coaching program where you could develop, because from this, the initiative must be now to every 2 months or every 3 months when you go back home with the planners and say, look, every 3 months we need to do this. We need to keep on reevaluating what we're doing, if we're doing it right, and keep looking for the talent and fine-tuning it in whatever discipline.
So follow-up is key.
Very important, otherwise this idea will be waste.
What role do you see yourself playing in the follow-up process?
Well, coaching and football is my life. I come here to coach Tobago children. I didn't come here on any other agenda to coach Tobago children. If I have to play a part, so be it.
Young Javon for Bonaccord government has scored 33 goals so far this season. His school, the Tobago champions in the National Primary Schools League. Javon, how have you enjoyed the program? What benefits have you gotten from this coaching caravan?
I enjoyed the program. Well, it was a lot of fun. I get to score goals and pass on the ball, and we enjoy ourselves. I get MVP because I was passing the ball and I was talking and all kind of stuff.
What kind of goals do you have for yourself? How far do you see yourself reaching in the sport of football?
I see myself reaching very far if I try to do it and if I believe in myself.
So, young Javon Williams, the next Dwight Yorke?
Yes, sir.
Best of luck, Javon, in your pursuit to be an international football star. Best of luck, Tony, in your efforts to continue to promote football in Tobago, in Trinidad and Tobago, on the wider scene.
Yeah, well, like I say, like football is my life. I'm self-employed. As a full-time job as a self-employed person, but every day, if you want to find me, you look for the closest football field in Signal Hill, and I'm there. And all I want to do, like I say, is to coach children, young children, help them develop themselves, because that is how I come through as a young man, and I want to see that continue in whatever vein. Yeah?
Thank you very much, Keith. Best of luck. Tony Keith, football coach, Signal Hill United, here at the Tobago leg of the Ministry of Sport Caravan. He wants to promote football in Tobago. He wants to see football grow, not only in Tobago, but on the wider scale in Trinidad and Tobago, as we look forward to perhaps a second World Cup qualification a few years down the road.